Don't say Switch 2! Hey guys, welcome back to the Wacky Station. I'm your Data Gen Z himself, and today I want to show off what I want to see in the next Nintendo console. There's still some hope that Nintendo won't screw up and make a Switch 2. And sure, everyone's saying that it's going to blow up in popularity if they make a Switch 2. But the everyone is the same 4 people who bought a Wii U. To you people, the first X post is a mistranslation, and the second one is more saying there will be no Switch successor announced because it doesn't exist. Oh yeah, I also have no gameplay footage again because I'm lame like that. Well, as most people know, most Nintendo consoles have some sort of a gimmick. The Wii had force motion controls, and the Switch is a hybrid console that parents take advantage of for kids that actually really wanted to play on the TV and not the handheld. For this generation, me personally, I want to see Nintendo go back to GameCube style. Just a plain old basic console, maybe have some sort of interesting design on it, but just a really great controller is all I need. Maybe even use that scrolling functionality on the shoulder buttons that everyone's gonna say is gonna be on the next console. But I also want the analog triggers to be back as well from GameCube. That would be really nice. Well, here's my dream of what I would think would be the 5 perfect launch titles for this next Nintendo console. The first one being the next Mario Kart. A Mario Kart 9, you could say. I have an entire insane rambling on that, which you can find right here or down here. The second launch title I'd like to see is a cross-platform release of Metroid Prime 4. It's been announced for the Switch on the recent Nintendo Direct, but I'd say to take advantage of how good the game looks, you should put the definitive graphics on this next generation Nintendo console. And hey, perfect. We got an amazing new Metroid Prime game on the next console. The third one I'd like to see, but probably won't happen at all, is a new F-Zero game. Or at least a remaster of a previous F-Zero game. Preferably F-Zero GX. And even include content from F-Zero AX, the arcade game. I don't know if there's any new content on that version, but if there is, you should just put it on this one and call it F-Zero GX/AX Definitive Edition or something like that. The fourth launch title should be a game that takes advantage of this new hardware. Maybe even make it a pack-in title for this console. Maybe take advantage of that scrolling feature, like I said, that the shoulder buttons should have for the controller. Even analog, stuff like that. Just stuff to take advantage of what this controller is capable of, and the amazing graphics on the hardware that this is supposed to have. And finally, I want to see a new Star Fox game. Not a reboot. Star Fox 64 3D on the 3DS was already a remaster of a reboot of the series. Star Fox 64 being a reboot of Star Fox 1 for the Super Nintendo, as Star Fox 2 was scrapped. And Star Fox Zero is another reboot of Star Fox 64, but with questionable decisions, such as crappy graphics and an even worse story than Star Fox 64, and forced motion controls, and oh look, I can use the gamepad. And instead of handing this game to another developer, just make it in-house once again, after so freaking long. I don't even know if it's been ever made in-house at this point. And even stick with like the most basic Star Foxy gameplay ever on like on-rail stuff. Do a freaking Landmaster level. I don't care if it's super basic gameplay. I just want to see a new Star Fox game with a decent enough story, and it being a continuation of Star Fox Assault, as Star Fox Assault is the best Star Fox game in the entire franchise. Just please, make that the new Star Fox game. Please. Oh hey, maybe even throw in a couple little eShop games for like $5 or something at launch. The Nintendo Switch Online and expansion pack variant of the service should be under a cross-platform Nintendo Online service. I don't want to wait 10 billion years for EarthBound to be added to this next console. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say about it. Just make it more powerful than the Switch. And hey, with that is what I want to see in the next Nintendo console. I sure hope it's actually not a Switch 2, because in that case, only the 4 people who bought a Wii U will be buying this next Nintendo console.